Hi, welcome to Forrest Talks 4. Today, we're circling the Earth in an orbit 315 miles above the planet on the satellite Cronus Photon. This satellite was launched by the Russian space station back in 2009. After a month in orbit, it malfunctioned, and they were unable to make it work after that. So 8 months later, they declared it dead or lost, but it's still here, orbiting the Earth. It's about 30 feet long, 10 feet in diameter. It's about the size of a small bus, and it weighs 4,200 pounds. The space station, the ISS, orbits the Earth at a similar kind of deal. It's about the same speed, only about 60 miles down there. So we're quite a ways away from it, so we shouldn't run into it. But because this satellite has now become a piece of junk, it's kind of a hazard for anything else that wants to come through this area of space. Steve Wozniak, who started Apple with Steve Jobs, is now launching a company called Privateer, which plans to launch spacecraft that will help to clean up the space junk that's going around the Earth right now here. In fact, sometimes they say that much space junk orbiting the Earth, maybe it'll collapse into rings and we'll end up looking like Saturn, only ours won't be ice crystals, they'll be junk. We need to come up with a plan. There are 4,700 satellites circling the Earth. That's a very significant number, as you can see. It's also small in comparison to the amount of debris that's up here, rocket bodies and pieces of satellites and things. There's supposed to be 36,500 pieces of junk up here, the size of a small softball or larger. There's 1 million things floating around up here that are about the size of a walnut. All of these going 17,000 miles an hour. That, when you shoot a gun, the bullet leaves the gun at 400 feet a second. 17,000 miles an hour is 300 feet a second. So you could imagine a small bus slamming into something at 17,000 miles an hour, and it weighs 2 tons. Huge explosion. It'd be terrible. One other thing you might have noticed too up here, even though I'm going 17,000 miles an hour, my hair is not all being mussed up by the wind. Of course, that's because I don't have hair. The other one is there's no wind up here. In fact, there's no oxygen at all. And no